that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher, live. Long run, yeah, a long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize, never lose sight. In this marathon of life, I'm running through the night.
Well. Good morning to you and you. Roll Tide, Bama Nation. Good morning and welcome to the morning run with yours truly, Piano Man. Oh, I forgot to take my phone and put it on silent. I don't want to have all of that going, but good morning to everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I had a pretty good one. Even it was sort of adventurous. It was fun. It was life-changing. For those of you that don't know, I received my theological degree and diploma and certificate and this, that, and the third on Saturday. And also yours truly was the gave the scholarly address. And I was very nervous. I was just as nervous as an opponent of Alabama getting ready to play him. That's how nervous I was, Steve. I was nervous. I felt like Florida State gonna feel in 68 days. 68 days, folks. And we roll. Good morning, Latoya. Roll Tide. Good morning, my producer, Dwight, is in the house. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning to everybody that's here. Good morning, Angela from Memphis. I'm going to make a Tide fan out of you yet. Good morning, dear. Good to see you. Yes. Good morning to everyone that's here. Good morning to the Morning Run Nation. Good morning to the Long Run Nation. Good morning to Bama Nation. Good morning to every nation under the sun. Good morning. In the words of Reverend Richard Adnoid, better known as J. Anthony Brown, he would say something like this. He said, "Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody." It's not nice to start a good morning without saying good morning, everybody. That's what Reverend Adnoid would say. Good morning, DSGB 84. Good morning, AA. I'm doing well. As far as I know, all my family's good. Cheering grown. And so, as long as they don't bother me, we good. No, I'm just picking at everybody's well. Saw one of my sons yesterday, and everything. He and his wife came by and all that good stuff. So we had a pretty cool time. But I was back here in the office, doing some stuff here and everything. Good morning, Stephen. Stephen, man, 68 days. Are you ready, Stephen? Stephen, are you ready? You and Latoya, y'all ready? 68 days. Nick Harden, good morning, my man. Good morning. And Roll Tide. Nick Harden is going to be in the place, the Lord willing, in 68 days. Nick Harden is going to be in the place called the as a dope walker. He's going to be in Tallahassee. He said he's going to be there around the 50-yard line, man. You go ahead, man. I salute you, brother. If some things were a little different for me, I would be there right along with you, big dog, rooting the Tide on the victory. I believe in 68 days, we going to do what we got to do to make it be what it's got to be for the Alabama Crimson Tide. You know what? Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know what the business is, what's about to be. Okay, Latoya, I see you beat me to it, but I can't let you be there by yourself. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, here we go. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Yeah, 68 days, and we roll. 68 days. Come on now. 68 days till we roll the nose. That's it. You better tell them, Latoya. Get on in there. 68 days. Piano Man said 68 days and we roll. Yes, we do. 68 days and we roll. We rolling. 68 days. Yep. I hear you, Nick. Look at Nick. Look at Nick showing out early in the morning. Yes, sir. I'm going to be there screaming, Roll Tide. Roll Tide. You know what? whenever I call the Ryan Fowler show and he say, you know, welcome Ty 100, get in the game. He said, and I say, he said, welcome Piano Man, and I just say, roll Tide. He say, roll Tide. He said his voice not as deep as mine. So, but hey, a roll Tide is good. If your voice is deep, your voice is squeaky, long as you can put those two most feared words out in the atmosphere that college football teams don't want to hear is roll Tide. Roll Tide. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, good morning to everyone. Good morning. Yeah, welcome to the morning run with Piano Man. Now, you know, today we're on twice today. We'll be back on at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 Eastern. Everybody to the going toward the west of Texas. You know what time it is out there on your end of town. But we are be on this evening for the long run. This morning we have the morning run, so this show might not be as long as it has been, but I normally put now 8 a.m. until y'all let me go. But this morning I'm not going to be on here long. I got a couple of things I got to go do. We are steadily inching closer to the beginning of school, and y'all know that on the 23rd of July will be the last morning run for the summer series, unless something else comes up. And but I want you to know that this has been fun. This has been enjoyable, and it has been a learning experience to do this. And so, but we just got some things we've got to do and everything. But I've enjoyed that 2 times on Monday because it keeps me focused. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me sharp. It keeps me doing my homework, no matter what folks may say, you know, about anything. I don't worry about that. I don't even give it much credence because, you know, here's the catch. And this is going to be everybody's motivating factor. No matter what you find yourself in life, if you find yourself trying to do something, you want to do it, you want to experience something else, there's nothing to it but to do it. But there's a passage of scripture in the Bible that just says, despise not small beginnings. Despise not small beginnings. Now, over the weekend, y'all, and Stephen sort of alluded to it. Well, thank you, Stephen. I like y'all too. Let me find out y'all like me just a little bit. Now, I beat y'all. I beat you and LaToya to it this morning. Let me find out y'all like me just a little bit. But listen, the Bible says, despise not small beginnings. Everybody, no matter how large a corporation is, it started with a vision. It started with a plan. It started out small through perseverance, through persistent, being consistent, being diligent, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And now a lot of these Fortune 500 companies are booming. Why? Because they kept their nose to the grindstone. Now, every company is not going to be big like Apple or GM or whatever, you know, to that nature, but start somewhere, keep your grind, and you know what? And in the grind, you'll learn who you are, you'll learn about people, you'll learn who you're not, all that good stuff. And you will learn that if people really like you and people are really for you, they're going to support you. But the moment people pick up shadiness about you, they're going to cut their support. They're going to cut back from you. So the thing about it is, continue your grind, but be careful how you treat folks. Be careful how you do folks. I'm careful about how I do you all followers, because without y'all, there's no Piano Man. I mean, I'd be a Piano Man character in name only, but you know, listen, if you walking, listen, if you're going on a journey and nobody's following you, you're just taking a walk. That's all you're doing, taking a walk. Well, I refuse just to take a walk. So thankful for 205 followers. Yeah, 205. 205. Yeah, 205 in the off season. I'm so grateful. I'm thankful. And like Stephen said, we're on the 300, right? Yep, that's what we're on to. So I'm just saying now, you know, I'm so thankful for what I have, who I have, and I'm thankful for who I'm around. So if you're trying to do something and you want to accomplish something and there's a vision in your heart, a vision in your brain, go for it. Do it. Don't worry about starting off with a whole astronomical amount of people. All it takes is belief in God and believe in yourself. And you know what? Positive things are going to happen. Now, you have some craziness come along the way, but God gives you strength to overlook that, persevere past that, move on past that, because misery loves company, regardless of how and where it comes from. So, call me whatever you want to call me. But guess what? I'm still happy. I'm still functioning. I'm still standing. And guess what? I'm still going to holler, roll time. And that's the way that's going to be. So despise not small beginnings. Let's get on in there, do what we have to do. And guess what? When you start your channel, when you start your business or whatever it is that you're starting, Piano Man is going to be there to support you. I'm going to be one of your, I'll probably be your number one fan outside of your family and your immediate, especially your immediate family. But outside of that, Piano Man is going to do everything that he can do to support you. And guess what? If I can't help you, I sure ain't going to hurt you. So with that being said, let's get it. It's Monday, 68 days. Let's see who else can come up in here. Uh-oh, the governor's here. Uh-oh. I hear JB. You know what? Let me tell you something, big dog. This is the governor, y'all. Governor JB 718. Now, this is what no, I'm not gonna say that. See, I'm not gonna let him goat me into this morning. See, the governor, you gotta watch the governor now. The governor's real sneaky sometimes. He'll say little stuff, and then he knows somebody like me will pick up on it and take the bait, and I've even went on down the street. But governor said, morning, y'all, starting the day late in the middle of dropping off my twins at the daycare, but still listening to you. Hey, thanks, governor. Hey, man, that's the reason you're the governor. But I wanted to tell you this. I highlighted that because the governor is one of these guys. He is a real dad. He's a real dad. And he is a girl dad. He's a girl dad. I'm not going to listen. JB Governor 7. I'm getting tongue tied. The governor, JB 718. Piano Man salutes you. I salute you, bro, because in a world that we live in now, there's so many dads are absent, and not only are they absent, some of them are absent-minded. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you are living. You and the GM, Brian Bino Thomas, you and the GM are great examples of what dads are supposed to look like. And it doesn't matter the color, it doesn't matter the ethnicity, it doesn't matter what part of the country you're from. That's a part of what being a man and what being a father is all about. Hey, that's part of the call to responsibility. Hey, motivated, dedicated. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. He said, go dogs. I'm going to say roll tide, but I respect you, big dog. But I just want to give a shout out. I know Father's Day has passed, but we're going to celebrate all month. And guess what? It don't take us to third Sunday in June to let us know that we're fathers. We're fathers. We celebrate Father's Day every day. Is that right? I know I'm right. I'm a dad. I'm a dad officially of 4, but I'm a dad unofficially of 6. I'll explain that to you one day, and you're gonna get a clear revelation of that. But I want to tell you this: I love my children, and even though all my kids are grown, I still see, even though they're all grown, I still see 10, 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about they grown. 2 of them have children of their own, but those still my babies, and daddy gonna always love them. So shout out to you, Governor JB 718, and shout out to all parents that's on the channel, whether you're looking and lurking, ghost riding, ghost singing, ghost tapping, ghost typewriting and all that kind of stuff. Hey, if you're a good parent, shout out to you, and just keep doing what you do. The world needs every parent to be a parent. And make sure that your kids are getting the best of parental care. Guide your children, teach your children, love your children, do what you're supposed to do. That's what you're there for, not just to, anyway, enough of that. Y'all continue to do what you do. Good job, JB 718. Now about them oxtails. Anyway, but that doggone Steven, man. Well, he ain't lying, but you know what, Steven? But this year, we got to show everybody who Daddy is. This year, no losing to Vanderbilt. This year, no losing to Tennessee. This year, no losing to Oklahoma. And this year, if Michigan gets that, no losing to Michigan. We gonna run the yard this year. We got to show everybody who Daddy is. Sometimes, you know, and Daddy ain't absent. No, Daddy's not absent. We just in a little transition. And you know how I go in transition. And so we just want to make sure we remind you that. So Stephen, I take that. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna start that, bro. I'm gonna put that as one of my star. Wait a minute. Right there. Oh, this chat moving so fast. Yeah. This year, Daddy got the belt. That's it. And I ain't talking about no championship belt either. I'm like what Coach Sean said, we're going to put the belt to that end. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put that belt on. Yeah, put some music on there, producer. Good morning, Dwight. My producer's here. Man, I love the background. Man, hey, this is Dwight's doing. Hey, man, I love it. And man, bro, you will you make me look good, bro. You make me look good. But yeah, the long run with Piano Man is looking good. I love it. I love the new background and everything. So we're doing everything that we can do to boost the channel, to make things look well. And all of you know that on every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, and all the rest of that other stuff I'll be saying, y'all know it by heart now. KB, Piano Man, we keeping it a buck. We just do. We say what we got to say. Now, listen. Do we like everybody? We do. We do. We might not like your fan base. I mean, we might not like your team, but we like you. So come on, come on. Come on. Every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and all that good stuff. Come join KB and Piano Man. We keep it a buck right here. We keep it a buck every Friday night. And you know what? That nation is growing. No matter what people say or do, that nation is growing. So come join KB and Piano Man every Friday night right here, and we're keeping it a book. Number two, before I get started into it and everything else, the show's going to be sort of short. I don't have a lot to say today, but I will say some more things this evening. Number two, darn, I forgot what I was about to say. Anyway, it must not be meant for me to say. I was going to talk something about the show, but wow, I'm getting the sometime. Sometime I remember and sometime I don't. But anyway, that's it, Stephen. Now you talking. I don't know. Listen, I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I know what I'm talking about. You know, and everything. Oh yeah. About that part, Stephen. And you know what? When we get mad about folks and it's just an opinion, everybody has their opinion about Alabama Crimson Tide. A lot of people have an opinion of where is DSG B84 and Dedicated Motivated, KJ CeeLo, all those guys. People have an opinion about their Georgia Bulldogs. People have their opinion about Ohio State and Michigan, Slippery Rock, you know, Arkansas State. It doesn't matter. People have their own opinion about it. But the thing about it is, when we get mad and upset over an opinion, oh man, you're living beneath your privilege and you're cutting life kind of short for yourself, because there are people that has opinions about you, whether you like it or not, and whether you agree with it or not. But it's just an opinion. So when we're on here, when we're KB, when we're on KB's channel, just supporting KB, if we're there with Coach Sean, if we're also there with Justin Riley, Clint Lamb, Ryan Fowler, Hall of Fame Jason, babies, it don't matter who it is and everything. Guess what? These are opinions. I got an opinion, you know, I got a guy who's going to be, when I get my phone line set up, this dude, I'm telling you now, I'm preparing you now for this dude by the name of Bama Nick. I'm preparing your hearts for Bama Nick. Bama Nick is one of these older guys who has an opinion. And let me say this, he just calls stuff for how he sees it. Don't mean no harm, but you got to catch him. You got to catch Bama Nick before that bourbon kick in. You got to catch him before the bourbon kick in, because once the bourbon kicks in, it's a done deal. But Bama Nick is my friend. I met him through the Ryan Fowler show, listened to him on Paul Feinbaum as well, and I've come to know he and his wife. They're just, pretty cool and everything. And when a man tells me he like collard greens and pigtails, things like that in his green, you all right with me, And he got to have a little, little stuff going. So I'm preparing you now. But people are going to have their differences of opinion. But like Stephen said, but stupidity is frowned upon. So be careful how you express, be careful how you express your craziness, okay? Because that's when the 401k crew, also known that see, JB Governor, see, there you go again. Double A talking to me. I got to see what my friend. People get so caught up in this thing called football till they need to seek professional help. I got to start at. I got to start at there. I got to start. Hallelujah and praise God. Praise God. I'm talking about Double A. Don't they need help? They need help. I mean, seek help immediately. Go see your doctor. Uh-oh. The administrative assistant is here. Carla is here. Gil Cruz is here. Dwight is here. Bino is here. The governor is here. Piano Man's here. It's only one CO and the lookout man from the from the 401k crew is missing, and we gonna all be here. KT is out on assignment. So good morning, Carla. Roll Tide. But yes, Double A, folks need help. They get caught up on their teams, and then they get to saying all kind of crazy stuff, like Steven said, stupid stuff. Man, come on now. Let's not have it this year. I allow people to, you can voice your opinion on here without being judged, but let's not cross no lines like I'm seeing in other fan bases and everything. So with that being said, let's get it. Listen, I was in another chat. This is not my only chat, and I'm pretty sure it's not your only chat for you. I think realistically, and I would that you would spread your wings and do frequent other parts of the fan base, or even other fan bases, if you will. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying. And formulate your own opinion, because that's how opinions formulate. That's how theories and everything formulate, by listening to other people, and you're tying it all and putting it all together, and you form your own opinion, right? Well, if you've been keeping up with the recruiting, and sometimes you can't help but to keep up with it because it's always thrown at you and it's right there before you're up close and personal in your face. A subject came up yesterday on a particular site about Alabama. Well, let's put it this way. This person voiced their opinion about Alabama can't land anything but 3-star athletes. 3 stars. 3 star. I'm going somewhere with this. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5, and so the story goes. I want to tell you something. Ask Jahmyr Gibbs. Ask Terrion Arnold. Ask Jamison Williams. Ask Anthony Steen. Ask Chance Warmack. Ask Mac Jones. Ask Josh Jacobs. Ask Bradley Bozeman. Ask Will Reichard. And the list goes on and on. Kareem and Eddie Jackson. I have my little list over here. That's why I'm looking to the side. Make sure I see this right. You know what they all have in common? 3 stars. And Coach Saban took those same guys and formed them and molded them and made them better. It goes back to like what Double A said. People get so caught up in this thing called football until they, and all that kind of stuff. And Bray Hubbard, exactly. Listen to me, folks. Listen to me. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with being a 3-star athlete. Nothing wrong with that. I would rather have a 2-star, 3-star athlete that shows me heart and shows me teachability, learnability. They're teachable and they learn what's being taught until it's like what Governor says. This 3 and 4-star stuff, 5-star, how many other stars you got? That's high school. There he is, the legend himself. Kangaroo Black. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Good morning, Kangaroo. Good morning. Good morning. KB is in the house. Is in the house. But there is nothing wrong. A person that only has 3 stars by their name. Coach Saban, these names that I just called. Coach Saban put these guys, matter of fact, with the exception of a couple of them, I think everybody's in the league. What am I getting at? Give me a guy who has heart, who can show me that they can learn. I mean, gonna learn and want to learn. Don't get mad because when I fuss at you and everything, I mean, all these stars, and then you get out there on the field, and like Steven just said, and you get out there and they were this 3-star athlete, and you get out there and you playing lights out. Those stars mean nothing until you get on the field. And JB said it best in a conversation we were all having. He said, you got to remember, this is high school. You're judging someone from high school. High school. When you set foot on the University of Alabama campus as a football player or even a basketball player, whatever athlete, whatever sport you find yourself, you are now in a different element. And all this 3-star, 4-star stuff, that's an opinion from a camp that you probably went to, and this, that, and the third. But it means absolutely nothing when you get on that field. I've seen some 5-stars that had a 1-star mentality. I'm being honest with you. They couldn't play their way out of a wet paper bag with 2 holes and with a hole in both ends. I'm being honest with you. No heart, non-teachable, couldn't learn, didn't even go to class either. I'm just saying, don't discount a person just because they are a 3-star. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. I know it's not going to stop, but I'm just putting it out there. Some of these guys, and this is why I was saying, there are some guys that are on the bench right now that if you put them out there and were given half of a chance in certain positions, I guarantee you got a diamond in the rough somewhere. I mean, but Double A coming up in here today, boy. I like it too. Like I said, you know, man, people get 3-star confused. Sometimes those players attend private small schools that doesn't view their rankings the same as larger schools. Exactly. Good morning, Pastor B, my friend and brother. Pastor B, I graduated the other day, sir. Got my theology degree there, sir. I sure did. I sure did, sir. I sure did. Pastor B, if y'all want to talk, this dude a preaching machine now. I'm telling you now, the dude, he's something serious when it comes down to the word of God. Don't mess with Pastor B. So, good morning, Pastor B, and roll tide. Roll tide. But I got it the other day. And Pastor B, I was also I gave the scholarly address. I did the best I could and everything. But brother, let me tell you what happened, Pastor B. I told the chat in here this morning, I was more nervous than Florida State gonna be in 68 days. I was more nervous, but anyway, good morning, Michelle. Roll tide, roll tide. Everybody just come in the chat. Roll tide. Thankful for everybody. Yeah. And watch this. And Josh Jacobs is a perfect example. Exactly. But Josh Jacobs also had challenges. He had challenges too. And like AA said, some of these players come from different backgrounds, different situations, different circumstances and everything. And you just judging them on a star. What about heart? Man, some of these guys, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, LaToya. Thank you. 9 more Saturdays, Dwight. You got it. You got it. But I'm just saying, we've got to stop this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5-star foolishness. I mean, I got it. And I mean, those things are important. But when I say foolishness, I mean judging a person and then you're saying, all Alabama can do is get 3 stars. Well, the last I checked, a whole lot of 3 stars Alabama putting in the league. They're being developed. They're getting awards. They're getting championships sometime, and I think we're going to get one again this year. Exactly. You know what? There you go, Pastor B. JB, I think you found your brother right here. Hungry guy. You got 5-star, but they don't want to work for some of it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Thank you, Pastor B. I'm just saying. Where is the heart? Where is the heart? I'm just saying, where's the heart? I'm telling you now, as much as we don't want to give them credit, I'm gonna give these cats credit. Them doggone, listen, Georgia flipped a linebacker yesterday. Hope y'all saw that. They flipped that dude. They flipped him. Auburn thought they had him in the bag. Georgia got that dude. And I'm going to see some film on it. But from what I'm understanding, Tuttle, that dude is the business. Now, I don't know I think he's a 4-star and everything. But you got that, you got to get guys with heart. You got to get guys with grit and hungry and everything. And they want to uphold not just the script A, but they want to show people that I can do this thing. I can do this. I can do it. So I'm just saying, man, don't frown on these guys. Don't frown on these cats or the school, rather, because that's what it's all about, is when they said that Bama couldn't do nothing but recruit 3 stars. Good. I'd rather have some 1-star, 2-star, 3 stars that are hungry, teachable, you can learn, you want it, and this, that, and the other, because you can't coach heart. Dr. Crystal, my friend, good morning and roll tide to you. 68 days and we roll, Dr. Crystal. We roll. We rolling. Rolling. Tide gonna roll. I'm just telling you now. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. I'd rather have me some guys. It's just like Pastor B in the church. I bet you. I guarantee you, Pastor B would rather have some members who all jacked up, know that they're jacked up, but willing to come from out of that jacked up stage to be all that God wants them to be. I'm being honest with you. Than to have some of these folks who think they got it together, and you can't teach them nothing, and you can't tell them nothing, and then yonder goes the organization. Well, it's the same way with football. Oh, yep. Boy, double A is on it today. Double A, boy, you coming in, girl, come on through. Some people have a tendency to forget how many five-star players didn't work out at Bama. Exactly. And Coach Saban, and no slight to Coach DeBoer, because this is just going into his second year. But let me tell you something. Coach Saban didn't play that. And he said it from the word go. And if you go back and listen to his very first press conference back when he first came, he told what he was all about. And he stuck to his script over the years. You know, not because they got buried in the depth chart. It was due to the fact they just wasn't good enough. See, those five stars can fool you now. That's what JB be talking about. Don't let that stuff fool you, man. They, just give me some folks with heart. That's the B. That's what I preach, brother, such as some of us. I know it. I know it. I got it, Pastor B. And Stephen said, our 3-star would beat your 5-star with heart and hard work. You know what? I got to start it. I got to start it. And guess what, Stephen? And we all know it has been done before. It has been done. Wait a minute. Hold up, Michelle. Wait a minute. Speaking of Coach Saban, speaking of the GOAT, did anybody see the GOAT over the weekend? Somebody tell me they saw the GOAT over the weekend. Michelle wasn't the only one. Piano wasn't the only one. Anybody else see the GOAT over the weekend? I need to see it in the chat. Did anybody see the GOAT over the weekend? The GOAT. Did anybody see what the GOAT was doing? Did anybody see the smile that was on folks' faces? Kangaroo Black, did you see the GOAT? Come on, Governor. Come through, Governor. Better come through, Governor. Come through now. Come through. You better pay attention. You better. I'm like them. If you want to go, if you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Yeah, the GOAT. Come on, double A. Come through, double A. Yeah. Taking pictures. Governor. Now I'm wondering how many bums was in the house then. That's it. Come on, Kangaroo Black. Come through, sir. Yeah. See, sometimes they ain't paying them for nothing. The GOAT. Come on, LaToya. See, somebody saw the GOAT. Somebody saw him. Somebody saw the GOAT. It wasn't just Michelle and myself. Everybody saw what the GOAT was doing. Arrow Squad, good morning. Good morning, Arrow Squad. Good to see you. Yeah. And guess what, Dr. Crystal? And he did. And look him. Sometimes you ain't got to say a word. Just your presence alone says it all. Yeah. Come on, Kangaroo Black. Come through, sir. Was in his space. See, y'all, you know what? All right, you know what? I'm finna put it to you on this wide. See, folks sleep on Caitlin DeBoer. See, that's called security. You got to be secure in who you are, but you also got to be secure in who you know, whose steps you follow. And you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Man, utilize your resources. Utilize them. And man, all them folks was up in there cheesing down with the GOAT. I'm telling you now, with the GOAT. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You can't, you know what? Dr. Crystal, ain't nobody finna find the GOAT. Man, that's the Godfather. That's the Godfather. You can't find the Godfather. But what am I saying? This past weekend, that was something serious. They send, in the words of Stephen Hicks, a message was sent. A message was sent, y'all. A message was sent. It was sent. And you know, that didn't take anything away. That did not take anything away. Coach DeBoer and his staff, they still doing what they do and everything. But ever so often, you got to have a little help from the GOAT. Mm-hmm. So all I'm saying is, don't be surprised. Don't look now. But see, but you know, yes, Lord. Come on now. JB. Wait a minute. Good morning. Be sharp. Good morning. My friend and my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. This is what I was trying to start right here. JB said, GOAT. Saban is the guy that puts the people at the kiddie table. Come on now. I keep trying to tell y'all. This weekend, people might want to discount it if they want to, but that spoke volumes. That spoke volumes now. Yes, sir. When you can have, when you have to go and attend to something and the GOAT says, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Yep. See, now that's power. That's power. I'm going back to that Lion King thing. That's power. When the GOAT shows up. When the GOAT shows up. Pastor B. You got your message there. When the GOAT shows up. Yeah, buddy. You got it. I'm just saying now. You got it. You got it. You got it. So we had a lot of things going on this weekend. I loved it. And you had a lot of people there. You know, you have to pay attention to the recruiting, even though you may not like to, you may not want to, and I'm not all that big of a fan of it, but pay attention to it and watch what's happening. Watch what's happening. Be sharp. Now, let me tell you something, brother. Some people was upset yesterday. I'm going to put you on out there, bro. Didn't get the notification you on yesterday, my brother. So we need to talk to your YouTube, or should we speak with the gatekeeper? See, you got some upset folks there. Be sharp. Better get that together. That's it. Dr. Crystal said, that's why I really like and respect KDB. I love a dude that's confident in who he is and not threatened by another man. I wish you would say that. I wish you preach on, sister. You better go. You better come through in this place. You better come through in this place. You better learn to be sharp and be and stop being threatened by somebody else, especially if they're there to help you. I'm finna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, man, you got the GOAT, somebody who has been who consistently won championships, won them, and then even when he didn't win, he was somewhere close by, man. And he's always made himself available to you without taking over your spot, letting you just coach the team. And, you know, hey, whatever I can do to continue to be an ambassador. And then you know what else I liked about all of this, Dr. Crystal? And that's this here. He shut down these lies about he ain't going to be there, he ain't going to be this, he ain't going to do that, he ain't going to do the other. Man, please. He was right there. You know, I'm just saying. So, yeah. He said he wasn't going anywhere, Michelle. And he going to be at practice. And he told them, any way that I can help. Any way that I can help. Anyway. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So Dr. Crystal, Double A, JB, y'all coming with the heat this morning, and I love it. But we got Pastor B said he got the GOAT. You know, I'm just saying, man, it's time for all this stuff to stop. And I got, you know, see, I wish you would preach, Dr. B, Pastor B. See, JB, there it is. Great leaders are not insecure about other leaders. A great leader wants to make another leader. If a leader is showing up great, they want to make the next leader greater than them. I'm just kind of quoting something that Jesus even said. He told his disciples, greater things you'll do. Jesus wasn't intimidated by nobody. So why are we intimidated by another leader? You got the GOAT with you. And look at it. And you know what? Coach DeBoer is probably, you know, Coach DeBoer wait a minute. What I liked about all of this, Coach DeBoer wasn't even in nobody's picture. He out there being himself. These folks up there cheesing with Nick Saban. Nick Saban was cheesing with them. I bet you in the back of his mind, he's saying, I still got it. I still got it, but I'm helping my people. I'm helping my people. Man, Nick Saban ain't trying to help himself. He's helping the University of Alabama. Just saying now, people need to stop this being insecure. Be secure in your own skin. Be secure in who you are. You better say that, you know, tell Pastor B, y'all better say it. Everybody need to tell Pastor B, you need to say it. I'm finna run that back down again. I'm finna run that back down. So, because that's going to be my quote of the day. And I hope everybody see that. Everybody. Wait a minute. Were you in here somewhere? I got to find you. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm going to put that back out there. Great leaders are not insecure about other leaders. What's there to be insecure about? Nothing to be insecure about. And I love the way that there was no ulterior motives and everything, because the GOAT has spoke this during the retirement stage of last year, and he told Coach DeBoer, I'll be there for you in any way I can. Office gonna be right there and everything. I'll be right there. That's what great leaders do. That's what great leaders do. Now, whomever watching this after I post all of this and it gets posted to YouTube or wherever it's going, that's what great leaders do. If you need a lesson in leadership, look what happened this past weekend. I'm telling you now, look what happened this past weekend. That was a leadership clinic. A leadership clinic. And these folks was up there just cheesing. Look at him. I ain't seen a smile like that since I was feeding my animals and they knew it was feeding time. Oh, they had a big smile on their face. That's what happens. I'm telling you, Dr. B, you saying, Pastor B, great leaders are not insecure about another leader. But you want to see, especially if you're a retired leader and you proving yourself, you want to see the person that took your place be greater than you or just as great. You really think that Coach Saban wants Kalen DeBoer just to win 1 or 2 championships? No. He wants Kalen DeBoer to win as many championships as he can, whether it's SEC or Natty. It doesn't matter. He wants to see that. Well, guess what? It starts with sometimes leaders, and that's part of iron sharpening iron. Leaders collaborating and not getting jealous of each other. So thank you, Pastor B. Ain't no sense of no insecurity. Like what Kangaroo Black told me. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in and for everybody to get something to eat. So what you jealous of? Good gracious of life. Whoa. Exactly. He was standing in for Coach while he was in Mississippi supporting Keelan Russell and his family. That's all I got to say. He was standing in. Somebody had to listen. Somebody had to watch the fort. Why not the GOAT? I'm just saying. So that's a part of being, and listen, that's a big part of being your brother's keeper. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that now. Well, now, jealous of the fame they not receiving, maybe. Well, you know what? That's a thought, JB. That's a thought, Governor. But you still ain't got no reason to be jealous. Hey, I told y'all, I've said this before. Bishop T.D. Jakes said this a long time ago. He said, you see somebody doing something, you want to do it, get out there and you do it, and that make two of y'all doing it. Learn from them. Learn from them. But like what Pastor B said, he was at a funeral, handling up on business, Coach DeBoer was, and he stood in for, the GOAT stood in for the new coach. Do you really think, I'm not going to say that because somebody going to take it the wrong way. Somebody going to take this, I'm going to say it anyway. Coach DeBoer was there supporting his player, but also in his heart, I bet he was smiling and say, man, the GOAT over there at the place just making it happen. You see what I'm saying? Making it happen. Coach DeBoer wasn't a bit more worried. Them coaches, those other coaches that were there celebrating the life of Keelan Russell's twin sister, celebrating the life of her on the one hand, but in their heart was saying, we got to go, we got to go. The GOAT was over there just doing the doggone thing. I'm telling you. Man, that's called security. Being secure in who you are. Well, see, now here go Be Sharp. See, you Be Sharp. You know I'm finna put you on the big screen, don't you? Now, what you jealous? What you jealous of? Come on, man. Wait a minute. Dr. Christo said this. That's it. I'm here for it too. And he's improved that. And wait a minute. Go back to his first speech when he first press conference the day after he touched down in Tuscaloosa that Saturday morning and everything. He had that press conference. He looked at Coach Saban and said, I need you. Please don't go anywhere. You're welcome. I need you. Please help me. And guess what the GOAT has done? He's answered his request, and he's answering it. No sense in being jealous. That's part of your swag, man. Listen, it takes real swag for people to know and understand that they know that they're limited. I'm new in the area. I'm new in the area. You got 17 years on me, and I realize that, but will you help me? That's called humbleness. That's called humbleness. That's called humbleness. Humbleness is part of a swag, man. Being humble is part of a swag. I'm just saying. Being humble is part of the swag. So come on now. Man, I'm so excited that just that alone, Dr. Crystal, got me excited about the season, Stephen. Just that alone lets me know right there, Kangaroo Black, that our Alabama Crimson Tide, we gonna be all right this year, and I think we gonna be all right for the future. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be just fine. But ain't no sense in you. You know what? Now, KB, I gotta put you on the big screen. That's what happened when you're jealous. I'm telling you, man. My goodness, boy, I got almost 30 stars this morning, man. Y'all coming in with somebody must have made y'all mad over the weekend. You know what? I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Trust me, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get Dr. Crystal in AA. I'm gonna get them, and they already know it. I hope they know it. If they don't, they know now. That's why other fan bases want us to turn on. Exactly. He got that it factor. He's got that it factor. He's got that it factor. He's got it. Ain't no sense in nobody getting mad about that. You know, when you got it, you just got it. You know, when you got it, you got it. And that's why I'm gonna tell you like this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I am a Kalen DeBoer fan. Just like I'm a Nick Saban fan, I'm a Kalen DeBoer, Coach Kalen DeBoer fan and supporter. I support the man. I support the man. I do. I like what he's about. He's not supposed to be Nick Saban. He's got to forge his own path. But here's somebody, here's somebody who's there to help him, to show him, hey, here's how you can do this, or here's how I can help you. Good morning, Nicole. Roll Tide. Nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love it. I'm like Dr. Crystal. I'm here for it. I would think something's wrong and the GOAT sitting there and he ain't chiming in. Shucks. You better listen to them. You better listen to them. Some of them some of them older guys. They know what they talking about. They know what they talking about. Good morning, Nicole. Uh-oh. Exactly. Who cares? You know what? On another. Whoa, wait a minute. On another show, somebody was talking about he needs to wear it like Coach Saban wear it. Man, let that man alone. Pastor B, do I have a Rolls Royce in the driveway not driving? Oh! Well, my. See there? Roll Tide, Nicole. Girl, y'all done got me excited in this chat this morning. All 36 of y'all. I'm excited in the chat. Listen, if you don't hear, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure everybody on here has, what's up? Here go my friend, Fro. What the business is. Glad to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you finally caught a live in the morning. I don't know how I'm gonna be this evening. I might be like Bama Nick. But hey, good morning, Coach Carl. Good morning. Roll Tide, my brother. Roll Tide. Let me tell you something. I've got faith in Kalen DeBoer, but man, let that man alone. But wait a minute, Pastor B said something. I gotta go back up. Cause man, this chat jumping this morning, man. I love it when the chat be jumping. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why have a Rolls Royce in the driveway and not drive it? See what I'm saying? Why? Man, you better forget what folks saying to get in that car and be blessed of the Lord. Come on. You have a Rolls Royce. Shucks. It don't have to be no Rolls Royce for me. Yeah, you ain't got to be that. Just so, hey, if it's valuable, let me have that. But I get what Pastor B's saying. Yeah, he can wear a monkey suit. Listen, I'm just telling you, man, nothing wrong with what happened over the weekend. Nothing. I loved every second of it. But if you have not subscribed to my channel and everything, please do. I'm so thankful for 205 subscribers. I'm thankful for you. Now, you know what? I'm on to the next 100. I sure am. I'm on to the next 100. So let's go ahead and push that 300. I'm at 205 now. So when I was at 200, I can say 201. But now that I'm at 205, let's go ahead. Let's move toward 300. I'm not after your money. I work. I'm like Big Daddy Kane. I get the job done. I go to work. I work 4 jobs. So, hey, the Lord has blessed me. I still got my health and strength. I'm in my right mind. You know, I can get my job done. This is just a hobby with me because I love talking Alabama football. Thankful for 40 in the chat. Please hit the like button too, whatever that does. But, you know, at least kind of show you the kind of halfway like Piano Man, you know, all that kind of stuff. But to everybody that's watching, even on X, thank you for watching and everything. But let's get back with the getting. I'm just talking about the GOAT. That wasn't even on my script this morning, but that came up. Did anybody see the GOAT on campus this weekend taking care of business? He was TCBing. He was taking care of business like a champ. He was taking care of business like the Godfather he is. I'm just saying now. And the point is that we were making, Coach Carl, ain't nobody got no business being jealous. Man, make the doggone thing happen. Pastor B said it best. A great leader has no business being jealous of another leader. If you can do something to help and enhance that leader, help him and enhance him. But the other part of that is, check this out. But in helping them and enhancing them, you got to want help. And so Coach DeBoer pleaded for help on day one. See, I remember stuff. On day one, he asked Coach Saban for help. And not knowing that on this day like this, you had guys like Sadarian Morgan on. You had Tank Jones there on campus and other folks there on campus. And folks was taking pictures with the GOAT, and everybody was smiling, and everybody was happy, and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes all they want to know is, we know you're not going to be coaching, but will you be at least somewhere be around? You found your answer. So let's get with the get. Yes, sir, Coach Carl. See, some Bama fans want to just blame anybody because the season wasn't to their liking. You know what? A good cake takes time. You know what? Smoking good meat takes time. It just don't happen overnight. And things were happening. We were in transition. Yeah, we didn't have the best season, and there were some games that let us down. But now everybody's 0-0, and the GOAT then showed up. The GOAT went in there and made that thing happen. Now, I'm wondering, I'm going to tell you something else. I'm just going to throw this out there, Double A. While folks are wanting to blame folks, I wonder, did anybody look at yesterday like we're excited about it? The people that's blaming, talking about that season and this, that, and the third, I wonder, are they excited about what happened yesterday? Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, friend from X over there. Yep. I tell everybody about the long run and all that kind of stuff in Bama football and all other champs. I tell them. So good morning, everybody. Good gracious, 47 in the chat this morning. That's what's up. I love it. But let me tell you something. I wondered did all the haters, people finding and griping and complaining, I wonder did they talk about the GOAT being in the house yesterday without trying to read anything into it. That's what I'm wondering. But it don't matter what I think. What matters is that these recruits came yesterday, smiles on people's faces everywhere, which means it's a smile on Piano Man's face. I think it's a smile on y'all's face. So hey, I think the Tide is gonna be in for a good old fashioned. We gonna make it happen this year. Stephen Hicks, we gonna make it happen. In 68 days, everybody, the Tide is gonna roll. I just got a good feeling. I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that Florida State, you about to get that can opened on y'all. Oh yeah, I feel it in my bone. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. Key, what's up with you? Yeah. He said, and why you hate to hit that like button? Hit that like button. Yeah, hate me enough to hit that like button. Be jealous and hit that like button. And don't listen. And listen to me, haters. Quit hating. Like I said before, Kangaroo Black said it best. Even B Sharp said it. Coach Cole even said it. Coach Sean Enough says it. Listen, this kitchen is big enough for all of us. What you trying to be? No, let me be quiet. What you trying to be? A dictator? Well, you never dictate me. The devil is a lie. I'm just saying. So come on, let's all work together here if you're workable. But ain't nobody gonna work with you. You think you know everything. Cause I tell you at the end of my show every week, I'm no expert. I just know what I'm talking about. But there's a difference in knowing what you're talking about and knowing everything. I'm not God, never have been, and I don't want to be. I'm glad I'm not God, because there'd be some folk with my thinking, nah. But I'm so glad God made us and he knows all about us and all that good stuff. But why you sitting there hating? I'm like, Key, now hit that like button. Help a brother out. Help Piano Man out. Because trust me, I'll help you out. I sure will. So I'm just saying now, this kitchen is a big kitchen and I'm cooking. Whatever I'm cooking. And I'm telling you something else I'm doing. And whatever I'm cooking is edible. Trust me on that. It's edible. I do my homework, player. Yeah, man. So, but anyway, 68 days we roll. But yesterday, the GOAT was rolling. The GOAT was rolling on the weekend. The GOAT was rolling. And I'm here for it. All right. Now, right quick, man, we got excited about the GOAT being in the house. The GOAT was in the house. Man, God. Oh, whoa. He was in the house. Good gracious of life. I'm like Steve now, Stephen Hicks. Man, that makes me excited right there. But check this out. I want to say this right quick. Now, I talked about the 3-star. We talked about the GOAT longer than we really wanted to. We talked about the GOAT longer than we wanted. But that does my heart good talking about him, though. Because that and all those ramifications that goes with it. But there's one more thing I want to Key, I think he does, but I don't think Coach Saban misses the situation. But this evening, we're going to sort of talk about the situation that's at hand. We're going to talk about a situation that's at hand, which Coach Saban did say that it had to come. And I think that some of those circumstances and some of those issues were addressed by the NCAA, as weak as they are. I think some of those issues were addressed by the NCAA because of what Coach Saban said, because of it. And this evening, that's what we're going to be discussing a little bit. So Coach Carl and KB, I'll be sending y'all a link just in case y'all want to hop on this evening and everything. Be sharp. I'm going to talk about a situation that I believe has arisen. That is, and I'm gonna be kind of when I get off of here, I'm gonna kind of do my homework on it to see exactly what's what, and we'll chat about it this evening. But it has to deal with something that Coach Saban talked about with regulations. Now I'll send it to Coach Sean if he's able to get on. I'll send the link to him because this is what I'm gonna say this right quick, and then because this is gonna be part of an X factor that I'm talking about, and just gonna be like a little spoiler alert. With the regulations now being implemented in various ways, little by little, here a little, there a little, and everything. The new regulations that are coming along with transfer portal, for the most part, I noticed I didn't say NIL because, like Coach Sean said, a lot of this is under the guise of NIL, but that's not what's really going on. It's not NIL. Because NIL does not apply to everybody. It doesn't apply to everybody. Everybody doesn't get NIL, not the way that we're used to talking about it. Okay, you don't hear. I'm just going to use this guy's name for instance. Just this morning, listening to Tide 100, I heard the Jalen Milroe commercial again. Name, image, likeness, voice. They use this because he called his name and they used his voice. See what I'm saying? So, that's still that. But everybody doesn't have that particular luxury of having NIL. But the transfer portal is open for any and everybody that wants to chance it. But when it comes down to this pay for play stuff like that, that's where we're getting some issues. And that's where you're getting a lot of pushback. This is an X factor, and we're going to talk more about it this evening. I'm of the firm belief that the way that the regulations are going to go is going to cut down on how people, players, athletes leave and try to go to another school. Said all of that to say this. It's called contract. Contracts are coming. And that's going to shut a lot of that down. And then therefore, it's going to bring a little bit of normalcy back to what we're used to. And that's what we're going to talk about this evening. How some things are slowly getting back to normal. They're going to get back to normal, even though it's going to be under a new thing where we're paying players and this, that, and the third. But there's some regulations coming. When those regulations come, then some things are going to change. Bama will be back to, I believe Bama's going to be back to normal. We're in the works now. From what I'm hearing on certain different sites that I'm on, strong possibilities of even flipping some stars. Strong possibility. Now, I'm not a big fan of flipping, but if they want to come to Bama, come on. But there's a lot of different things that's going on. So I'm just saying that just be ready for that. Just be ready for that. Good morning, Susan. There's the CO. She's here. Now, the only one missing now is KT, who's out on assignment, and Gary, who's the lookout man. I don't know what he's looking out for, but anyway, he ain't here looking out. But anyway, good to see you, Susan. She's at a family reunion. Glad your family was well, and we're glad that you're back and safe and sound, you and your family. So, Susan, roll tide to you. Don't start nothing, Susan and Carla. I don't want to hear that. Because I think somebody's going to be mad with me later on today, but I'm here for it. But anyway, all right, here we go. But an X factor that I thought about yesterday it's actually in threes. And this is one X factor that I want to talk about right quick and before I go and everything. I've said this from the word go since I started my channel, talking about Alabama, the upcoming season, what's what, this, that, and the third. And here we go. I said that the X factor were the O-line, the D-line, and the O-line, the D-line, and the quarterback, right? But as time is going on and just looking, investigating, kind of doing my research, but then putting a lot of thought into this, I sort of changed my mind. I believe that the X factors for this upcoming football season for our beloved Alabama Crimson Tide is going to boil down to three things. And I'm going to take them from 3, 2, 1. Okay. Number 3 is the O-line. Number 3 is the O-line. We've had problems there since 2020, where our O-line has not been solid since 2020. A solid O-line means the world for our Alabama offense, which leads me to the second X factor would be Coach Ryan Grubb. Because I feel like as far as the offense went last year, he was the missing element in helping it go to a point to where it was understandable. Thankful for 50 in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for 50 in the chat. Good to see you. And if you hadn't hit the like button, please hit it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I appreciate it. But listen, Coach Grubb was that one missing element that I believe was needed to make that offense go, to make it understandable, to do the things that needed to be done. But the number one X factor as far as Piano Man is concerned, injuries. Injuries is the number one X factor for me. For me now, this is just my opinion. Not necessarily the O-line first or the Coach Grubb second or injuries third or however that go. But I believe that injuries are the number one is the number one issue that Alabama must be careful with this year. Listen to this. Then this is from last year. Check this out. Deontay Lawson, Keon Sam, Malachi Moore, Q Rob, Caden Proctor, even Danny Lewis, Damani Jackson, James Smith, Jaden Roberts, and countless others. And for those of us that were at A-Day, Susan will tell you, Bino will tell you, Dwight will tell you, Alabama had a lot of players injured even at A-Day. It looked like the darn thing from an emergency room around there. When we were standing there, Susan and I were standing there as the players got off the bus and I was filming them and everything. You had players on crutches. You had players in slings. You had players that had that little walk thing where you can prop your leg up, but you got the scooter, like a modified scooter. They had a scooter. Players that were injured even in the spring. And I think that some of this is part of the reason why we went 9-4 last year. It wasn't all just on because of one or two players didn't jive right or, just didn't get the offense right. There were a combination of things that were going, which also shows that your depth chart is not really as deep as it needs to be. So those are my three X factors of what I think is going to cause either the success or the not so successful 2025 Alabama Crimson Tide football season. O-line number 3, Ryan Grubb number 2. Now, while I'm at Ryan Grubb right quick, let me say something. This is why I keep telling everyone, if you will, download Tide 100.9. You will hear interviews dealing with Bama sports, but especially Bama football. This time of the year, you're going to hear some interviews, especially with Ryan Fowler, Christian Miller with the Miller's Edge. You're going to have Touchdown Alabama. I think that's who it is. You have the Martin Houston show that starts us off. You'll have the Locker Room. I think that's the name of it, with Coach Sanderson. They talk about everything. But as you get closer to the 2 o'clock hour with the Miller's Edge and with I forgot the other guy's name, with Touchdown Alabama, then you have Ryan Fowler. Then after Ryan Fowler is Stingray. You got all those guys. See, I've been listening to him for over a year now, and it's downloaded on my phone. I'm even about to download it even to my computer and my iPad. But the point that the Piano Man is making here is that if you listen there, you would have heard the interview that Ryan Fowler had with Coach Ryan Grubb. He described that the offense this year was going to be very aggressive, which makes me know that this year in this aggressive offense, that O-line must be healthy. It's got to be healthy. It's got to be healthy. So all I'm saying is part of my health factor, part of my X factor, part of my X factor this year is injuries. I'm watching to see who's injured, who, if they get injured, because injuries are a part of the game, who's going to come in and how effective will the sub be. All of that's important because you don't know how long. Because now, like Deontay Lawson was gone. His injury happened at a particular part of the season. He was gone for the rest of the year. Him, Keon Sabb, Q-Rob. See what I'm saying? So all Piano Man is saying here is let's watch the whole game, not just the game as it's being played, but pay attention to what's happening with the team, even when it's not Saturday. Pay attention to what's happening with the team. Listen for the injury report. Don't just dismiss it. Listen for it. I'm just saying, listen for it. It's important. Injuries are important because when you put in a substitute and everything, if that substitute is truly trained and truly skilled, just as good as the guy who's starting, it won't interrupt the flow of the game too much. But when you put a sub in that's not flowing with everybody, it puts a damper on the rest of the team's flow, whether it's offense or defense. It doesn't matter. So I'm asking all Tide fans everywhere, let's pay more attention to details. Coach Sean says it all the time. The proof is in the details. You got to look for the details of something. And that's part of my detail. I'm looking to see who's injured. That even when I'm watching my Steelers play, I look for the injury report before I even look to see who's starting. I look to see who's not playing. Yep. And so you got to develop the depth. But the other part of that, though, Ephraim, is, but it goes back, I'm going back to something that I said earlier. But if kids are not coming, because, see, a lot of kids would have come to Alabama. You had some kids not come because of the coaching situation. But by that same token, when you losing players at that particular point, you had to play with what was there. See? And they had to develop quick. Now, this year, I believe you're going to see a better developed squad. I think that we will. But I also have sense enough to know that when you look at our squad and the ramifications that surround transfer portal, like I said, pay for play, all this kind of stuff, everything, there are a lot of working parts there. You got to play, and everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody. So, I'm just saying, gotta come with it. Gotta come with it. Because it's going to be hard to replace a Jaden Roberts. Hulk is powerful, man. That dude is a beast. But if Hulk gets hurt, will the next person come in that's coming in behind Hulk, will he be just as intense and powerful as Hulk, smart as Hulk, things like that? That's how you determine it. Well, that kind of stuff that happens in practice. So we're just saying that hopefully this year that our practices are intense. Hopefully this year our practices are even intense. And let's get with it. Then the last thing I want to say in the X Factor is that I was talking to one of my relatives yesterday. I ain't gonna call his name, but he's real hard on Ty Simpson. I believe Ty's gonna fool a lot of people. I believe he is. Yeah, I believe that he is. I know he's unproven, but so was Bryce Young when he first started. So was Mac Jones when he first started. So was A.J. McCarron. So was Stedman Shealy. So was Walter Lewis. So was Jay Barker, Greg McElroy. Everybody came in unproven somewhere. you got to keep going. You got to keep playing. Got to keep, and coach's evaluation is critical. So we're going to play the game. But I believe Bama's going to come in with the fire. In 68 days, it's going to be the business. Florida State, you on the clock. Now, speaking of on the clock, I'm here. I got some lovebirds around here. And I'm not going to call their name. But I hear there's some lovebirds around here, Ephraim. But I want everybody to know, I got on my calendar last night. Here's the deal. If you need piano man to perform your wedding or your renewal vows, play for your wedding, all that good stuff, or even attend your wedding, you got from today, June the 23rd, 2025, you have from today, the 23rd, until August the 21st, Thursday, August the 21st of the same said year, to get yourself together, put your wedding together, all that kind of stuff, because on Friday, but no, let me back up, the August 21st at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, my ministerial book goes in a closet, goes in a safe. Only I know the combination. It's going in a safe, and that safe will not be open again until February the 9th of 2026. Y'all got me? That means during football season, don't ask me to perform no wedding. I'm not doing it. Don't ask me to play for no wedding. I'm not doing it. Don't ask me, now between today and the 21st of August, I got you. But on the 22nd of August, I'm starting my first tailgate. I'm getting all meats ready, getting prepared and everything. And I'm going to be tailgating starting the 22nd, which is a Friday. KB and I be on. I'm gonna be having my grill going even while KB and I are on keeping it a book. Yes, that's when I'm starting. The Lord willing, I'm starting on the 22nd of August, and I'm gonna be tailgating every day, Dr. Crystal, every day, Ephraim, every day, Susan, every day, JB, every day. I'm gonna be tailgating all the way up until the first game of the season. I'm celebrating this year. I'm celebrating football season. So all lovebirds, hear me now. All lovebirds. If you expecting piano man, if you expecting piano man to be at your wedding, perform your wedding renewal, play for your wedding and all that good stuff, even just attend your wedding, you got from today until August the 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't care what's going on. Every day, Coach Carl. Every day. That's right. Yeah, every day. So you got from now until August the 21st of this year to invite Piano Man to your nuptials, okay? I'll be there. I'll be right there, enjoying you, congratulating you, wishing you well. If you need me to say, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to having the whole, y'all know how them weddings go, all that kind of stuff. Y'all know what they say. If you want me to do that, you better start today, because the cutoff date is August the 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm putting my book in a safe, locking the safe. Only I know the code and everything, and I will not be performing weddings, all that kind of stuff, birthdays, this, that, and the third. You'll get a present from me or a card or whatever, but I'm not coming to your party, especially if it's on a weekend, because I'm going to be watching football, okay? So I'm telling you now, I will be back on the block. I will be back on the block on that. Coach Carl, I'm borrowing your line. I'll be back on the block on February the 9th, 2026. Now, you have from then and then I'll get my calendar out again. Then you're going to have from February the 9th all the way up to the next time in August to get your wedding, your party, your renewal vows, all that kind of stuff. And you want Piano Man to come, you have from February until August to get yourself together. All we understood. All we understood. Do we understand? The Piano Man ain't coming. I'm telling you now. So to them two lovebirds that just can't seem to get their date together, you got from today until August the 21st. I counseled them last night and told them they better hurry up and get this date together, because after the 21st, I will not. After the 21st of August, so I will not. And no emergency. You better go find a Judge Judy or somebody, but don't come to Wendell. I'm not coming. Piano Man ain't doing it. Wendell ain't doing it now. I'm not going to do it. You got from now until August the 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll do anything you need me to do at your wedding, and all that kind of stuff. Even if you need me to stop your wedding, I'll do it. I had to throw it. Even if you need me to stop the wedding, I'll do that too. For the small fee of, But anyway, you got from now until August the 21st, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get your stuff together. So to those two lovebirds that just can't seem to get it together, you better hurry and get it together, or Piano Man gonna help you get it together. I'm gonna get it together for you. Okay? So that's my announcement. 68 days, we rolling, and all that good stuff. B Sharp, are you on tonight, sir? Are you on tonight? Always good to see Coach Carl, man. You talk about a walking miracle. Coach Carl, man, we were praying for you on this end, dog. We were praying for you on this end. Yes, sir. Okay, tomorrow. All right, here we go. Tomorrow, B Sharp is gonna be on. I'm gonna be there. What? When I got mad in touch with, we were told you can't even book the venue, hotel, the local Walmart during football season. See, somebody got it like the Bible said. See, now that's what I'm just telling you now. Somebody got it right, and I'm following the same suit. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Tomorrow night, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time. Come on in. We're gonna let's flood B Sharp's page. I don't know how many he's up to, but if you've never subscribed to the Sharpshooters Park sports show, sports talk, do that right now. Do it right now. Do it now. If you've never subscribed, get on over there. If you've never subscribed to On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, do it now. Do it now. Support. Listen. These are the guys that Piano Man support. These are the guys. You got that right, Michelle. No funerals either. No funerals. No funeral. 822. B Sharp is up to Sharpshooter is up to 822. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want my brother up to 900 before the season starts. And I wish that he could get on up to 1,000 so he can get monetized. He deserves that, y'all. He deserves it, okay? And so that's my brother, and I'm gonna support him. But listen, here's who Piano Man supports, and there are others that ain't quite made my list yet. But these are just some of the ones off the top of my head. I do support Tide 100.9, all those guys over there, and I do call in to Ryan Fowler whenever I can get through and everything. But Hall of Fame Jason, even though he's pushing Oklahoma, that's still my brother. Stephen M. Smith from over there at Bama Standard, that's still my dude. Spody Shody, she know what she is. She's real cool. I'm gonna have me a ladies' day, and I'm gonna need Double A, Dr. Crystal, and Spody Shody to do their thing on him, because I know Carla and Susan ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna let them moderate for real that day. Jake Merrill, my brother, man, good to see. When I go back to Washington, I'm going to find Jake. I know where he is in Washington. Jans, Jonathan Lewis, Tez, KB, B Sharp, Ty Hayes, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Coach Sean, Marvin Constant, Justin Riley, Clint Lamb, and way offsides. Those guys over there in X, those are the guys that I support. These are the guys that I support. These are the guys that help me. And some of them help me and don't even know that they're helping me. And so I'm just saying, oh, Jake moved to Florida? Okay. Okay, cool. And now I bumped into him in Washington, but got you. Thank you. Okay, Double A, got you. Got you. Got you. Good. If you subscribe, then I'm not talking to you. But if you have not subscribed to any of these channels, I'm talking directly to you. Subscribe to these guys. Help these people. Help them. Help them. Because guess what? When you start, and also, it was a couple more. DSGB 84, Zach Pitcher Gaming. Oh man, it's others that I subscribe to. I gotta start writing this stuff down. But listen, come on, let's support each other. Let's support each other. Let's support. Let's support. On the block with Coach Carl. That's my dude, man. Coach Sean. Oh my goodness, those my guys. And yes, I support them. Call me what you want to call me, but I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna support them. And ain't nobody studying what you call me. You know, I don't care. You know, I'll support you too if you act right. You know what I'm saying? Because this kid, like Kangaroo Black, all these guys, all these guys, KB, like I said, KB and Sharpshooter said it best. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook and get yourself something to eat. So let's get it. Let's get it. So this evening at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, yours truly will be back. You're going to be on the long run. And like I said, we're going to be talking about some stuff. Yes, LaQuasia. She's another one I support in her, with her home, with her real estate and things like that. I support LaQuasia. I support LaQuasia. And we want to boost her up to 1,000. Come on now. Let's get them up there. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something that someone told me. Pastor Kenneth Maurice Davis down in D'Iberville, Mississippi said this: preparation will meet opportunity. How you prepare yourself, one of these days, the opportunity is gonna come. You better prepare yourself now. Preparation meets opportunity. So listen, while I'm pushing all my brothers to 1,000, those that don't have it, and those that are that do have 1,000 to over, I'm preparing myself. So all I'm saying is let's support each other. Okay. So if you've never subscribed to any of those others, but to Be Sharp, Coach Carl, DSGB 84, Zach Pitcher Gaming, Piano Man, all of those that I just named on my list right there, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Let's make this a memorable season for everybody. Okay? I think it's just LaQuasia Gordon. Can somebody help? Let me see. I think it's just LaQuasia Gordon. I think that's what it is, Coach Carl. But give me a few minutes and I'll find it and I'll shoot that to you. The DSGB 84 page is just that. DSGB 84. That's his page. Oh, yes. The Dynasty is the business. Trust me. If y'all have never watched The Dynasty with Trent Richardson, Chris Stewart, and AJ McCarron, you are missing a treat. You talk about keeping it real, they keep it real with you, okay? So I'm asking you, that exactly, that's what it is. Okay, cool. So let's yeah, it's DSGB 84. That's all it is for him. All right. And Zach Pitcher Gaming, that's his too. Let's support these folks. Let's support, because guess what? They support us. I'm supporting them. And I was going to support them even if they don't support me or not. I'm not selfish. Because I'd rather you have my support and everything and show you that you have it than for me to talk a good game. Take a whole lot. Yeah, just LaQuasia Gordon and just DGSB84. So wait a minute. I got your coach card. Here it is right here for LaQuasia. Okay, cool. But for those of you that have not subscribed to LaQuasia, for those of you that have not subscribed to just DGSB84, subscribe to him. Subscribe to him. Subscribe. Okay? Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I spend a lot of time pushing people. Because we got some folks down here spending a lot of time hating on me, but I ain't giving no rise to that because I'm still going to do what God expects of me to do. Okay? And also, so for everybody, $8.99 now for LaQuasia. Here we go. So if you have not subscribed to LaQuasia, I expect LaQuasia's channel to have over 900 before I come back this evening. Okay? Before I come back, I expect LaQuasia Gordon to have over 900 this evening. So let's push that. I expect B Sharp to be closer to his 900 goal. I expect that. I don't know, Coach Carl, what you got? Look, it don't matter what we got. I expect greater from for all my brothers, all my sisters. I expect that. I want that. I'm pushing for that. Okay, I'm going hard for you in the paint. You know, so let's do this. All right. Well, Piano Man's got to go, man. It's been fun. Thank you for all 50 y'all that was in the chat. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the share. Those that were on Twitter, thank you. Roll Tide to you. Thank you for all the 401k crew. Hey, we got a job to do. We got to just keep it a buck. Thankful for KB. Thankful for B Sharp. Thankful for Coach Carl. DSGB 84. Those that are those that have sports content creators and podcasters that drop by. Thank you. Thank you for all ghost writers, ghost lookers, lurkers, haters, saints, ain'ts, and friends. Thank you for tuning in and everything. And don't forget to like our channel. Now, as I end all the time, I want to shout out all content creators and podcasters everywhere. Always remember that our content is being recognized, our faces are being remembered, and our voices are being heard. Keep doing what you do. And I'm gonna reiterate this again. Nobody has to be jealous of anybody. Now check this out. This kitchen is big enough to cook and for everybody to get something to eat. I'm gonna say that again. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in and to get something to eat. Hey, if you focus on your meal, it won't get burned. All right, that's all I got to say about that. If you focus on your meal, it won't get burned. So with that being said, in the words of my pastor, Bishop Kenneth E. Preston, stay focused, drive, go forward, do the doggone thing. And y'all know how I end it. Y'all know what the business is. I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. Until this evening, 5 p.m., if you mess up the kitchen, you got to clean it up, though. Well, that's true, too, Dwight. If you mess up, you got to clean up what you messed up. Starting my life over again. See, I like if you mess up, you got to clean up. Because if you expecting me to clean it up, you're going to be waiting a long time, player. But anyway, just as I always end it, I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. Until this evening, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, everybody in Western Texas, you know what time it is out there for you. Hey, we rolling again with the long run with Piano Man. Hopefully I have some guests with me. We're going to chop it up a little bit about some Alabama football, and we're going to talk about what the upcoming season holds for us. So until then, everybody have a great day. Have a and just remember, God bless you. He loves you. Be good because God is good and you can do somebody good. All right. Have a great day. And always roll tide. I'll see you this evening.